Hello everyone, welcome to week 15 video. For those of you watching my videos first time, I'm documenting my 100k profit journey with options trading. Every Sunday, I'm transparently sharing my all open and closed trades of the week. If you want to see me hit my 100k profit goal, please click the subscribe button down below. Also, if you get any value out of this video, please consider to hit like button for me as well. So, we officially finished the month of November this week. It was a tough month overall. SPY and QQQ closed the month as red after 6 months of green rally. Here the SPY. Yeah, after 6 months of consecutive green lines, they closed the red this month. It was like around almost 1% down comparing the previous week. And fear and greed index went down to extreme fear area after first time from the April crisis. So it was a tough month overall. Let's check the realized gain and loss for the month of November for my options trading. I will go to analytics page here. By the way, this is my own app I built for myself after getting tired of Excels. You can find the link in my profile. Feel free to open an account and have a try. Also, feel free to let me know if you have any feedback about it. It's very easy. You can literally upload your Excel files here. With this button here, you can just push your Excel files here, then you can start using all these charts for your trades. Like there's really nice, cool features. It shows what expiring trades you have. Also, it shows whether the current stock price is getting close to strike price or already passed. Here there's also a watch list. You can just click one button and it will show you which of the stocks in your list went below 30 RSI, getting closer to lower band or upper Bollinger Band. These are all indicators I use daily basis, literally to decide my all trades. I was doing before going one by one to my watch list. I'm seeing, okay, this one in the middle, next one, V, okay, RSI is 50, next one. So, but right now I'm using this cool feature. So feel free to use it. I will leave somewhere here a link. I have a video about it, a walkthrough, how you can open an account, how you can use each tabs. Just quick disclaimer before we get started. This video is just education and documenting purposes, and it shouldn't be considered as a financial advice since I'm not a licensed financial advisor. So with said that, let's go to see and November month. Here the month of November, despite all the noise, all the market drop in SPY and QQQ, I can't say I had a bad month. Actually, opposite, it was a really nice month. I closed the month just around the 30,000 profit, and previous month I had 50,000 profit, almost double my profit in the month of November. In the month I closed 39 trades and I traded 13 days. It's around 3 trades I close per day. So I had some loss days, 2 days out of 13, and my weekly average is overall around 3,000 and monthly average profit is around 12,000. And per trade, my average win is around $445. So most of the profit comes from this day. 18,000, I think it was a Netflix. Yeah, I bought some Netflix long calls before the split. It was already very down after earning, and I really have a huge trust in Netflix. It's one of the rare companies that you can't just stop their subscription. Like it has a huge customer loyalty, and I have a huge trust on their product. Their numbers are getting increased, the subscriptions level are getting increased. So I went and bought some long calls, and in a week before the split, there was a huge hype, and I got around 18,000 profit. Let's quickly check the chart. So it was right around here. I was loading Netflix. I think I bought these ones on 6th of November. I think 6th of November around here. It was down from the 200-day moving average. So whenever I saw one of my favorite stocks went down from 200 moving day average, I just take a long call. I always try to take that advantage. It went down to 5 stochastic indicator levels and also like 30 RSI levels. So actually for this trade, I put quite amount of capital, and before that in October I got this profit from Amazon calls. I think it was, let me see. Yeah, it was. I had some long calls in Amazon, and wow, on that day actually I almost closed like 10 Amazon trades. And let's see what was happening on that month quickly. And I was doing most of my trades around like October, end of October. Yeah, here I think around this days like 14, 15, I was opening heavily like long calls, like credit spreads, like cash secured puts with like 200 and 195 strike prices, because it went down from 200-day moving average. Like I said, like these kind of stocks that I know I use every day. I don't know, I'm building this trust around the stocks I know I use every day. So I'm not complexing my trading decisions. Like I'm just, okay, I'm using every day Amazon. No one can cancel their Amazon subscription. And AWS system is huge. Most of websites using that, they have huge robotic investments. So I know the company in and out. So it went down from 200-day moving average. So I don't need to complicate. I don't need to think or stress about it. So I saw it is 20 stochastic indicator, around 30 RSI, MACD is down and went down from 200-day moving average. I was heavily going with credit spreads, like wheel strategy and leaps. And I'm choosing my expression dates also not like weekly or monthly. I'm choosing those long calls with like September 2026, December 2026, over 1 year almost. And the strike price is like around 165, 175, like well above the current stock price. So yeah, like I said, I'm not making it complex. So if I see something goes 200-day moving average goes below the Bollinger Band. What Bollinger Band says literally is stock will stay within these bands 90% of time, and 5% of time will go above and below the band. So that's why when I see it went down from the Bollinger Band, so when I see my favorite stocks went down to Bollinger Band, I'm just taking that 90% chance and making my trade in long term, and eventually it goes up. So what happened? So I took the profit here from Amazon when it goes up there, and I invested to Netflix calls, and then took the money from there and I invested for the Nvidia calls here. I think I opened these trades on the same day that I got this profit. So let's see. Yeah, they were like Nvidia profits mostly. Yeah, like all 6,000 profit on that week came from Nvidia. And as you can see, I opened like 13, 14, and 18. So let's check the NVIDIA quickly. Like I closed that Netflix trade on 13, and here it was 13, 14, and 18. It was going down to the band. And like I said, the stochastic indicator went down to 20 levels and it touches on 18 to even 100-day moving average. Like I said, like I have this plan, I have a strategy. I'm trying to follow my strategy. Like I have a high conviction stocks, and if they go down from the Bollinger Band and certain indicators I mentioned, so I'm going in with those trades. So I did that on with the Netflix profits, and I exit on this jump with around 6,000 profit. So actually it's kind of like snowball effect, I would say. It was first like Amazon, then with Netflix and Nvidia here. So right now I open more Nvidia. I will show them in a minute when I show the open trades. But yeah, Nvidia keep going down here, so I keep buying every day here Nvidia stocks. I think I opened 10 long call options. Actually, let's check those. I will go to my dashboard, and here I have the open trades. Oh yeah, this week I will pay attention to this one because it's expiring on 5th of December. And I have two trades here getting close to my strike price. I think this one is past already, yeah. And this one is also past little. It's all already in the break-even point, but I will check these this week and see how it goes. But they have still 3 weeks almost to the expiration. So let's check our this week's trades. I will mention about those Nvidias. So I opened them 25th of November. So 25th of November was this exact day when it went around 170 levels. Actually, let me show you. So I opened, I think I had more. Let me see. I will unfilter this one and I will just search NVIDIA. NVIDIA opened. I can see the call options for NVIDIA. So yeah, I have total 10 open. I open on 21 and 25th. So on 21, it went down here, and in 25, it went again below Bollinger Band, and the stochastic was 20, and the RSI went down to 30 levels. So I have right now 10 long calls. Let me show you this simulator, how it works, so we can see what kind of profits I can get with those long calls. So I will put here my ticker symbol. My entry price was around 175 and my strike price is around 145 levels. And I think my delta's around 80 to 85, so I will put 82 here. My expirations were mostly August 2026, and I paid premium about 4,000 each, and I have 10 contracts. So let's see what kind of profits we can get around these levels. 200, 205, and 210. I will click the run simulation. So here we can see our entry price is 175, current stock price is 176. Break even in the short term is basically my entry price. If it goes to above my entry price, I'm starting getting profit. But by the time of expiration in August, I need to be above 185 because of my premium and my strike price. you are just summing 2, and anything above 185 by the expiration, I will have profit. So this profits here shows you in the 30 days, next 30 days, if the stock price goes 190, I will profit around 10,000, 195, 15,000. And you can change, let's say it didn't go around to 190 levels, and let's say in 2 months or 3 months it went, and IV also get crash little, and we are creating a simulation, and the profit is going down because every day data is actually eating your profit, but still it is around like 9,000 instead of like 15, it is around like 13,000. So my goal is around like 1 to 2 months, um, around 1 to 2 months, like whenever I see somewhere 10,000 profit, like 15,000 profit, I'm thinking to go out. So it's probably right around here, 95 to 200. I will try to exit from the trade. So that was the thought process around NVIDIA long calls. Let's continue with the other trades of the week. Other than this 3 long call, I didn't open much this week. I only opened 2 more trades here. It is because I made a really huge profit in November, so I want to little slow down. And also December is coming and we don't know still the rate cuts. So is it going to happen in December or not? So there's a huge fear and greed index in the extreme fear levels. So that's why I decided to get slowed down a little. So I'm trying to close my current trades. So I have, I think, 39 open positions still. So let me go back to this week. So that's why I only opened 2 trades, and those 2 was Netflix and Uber. Netflix went down so much around here, and I think I opened in 24 with an expiration in January, and 24 was right around here. It went down again like from the 20 level of stochastic, and RSI was around 36. So I enter here. It already get profit. I think this week I can close this one. Like I said, I'm trying to enter to December with less trades than usual. So that's my Netflix trade. And with Uber, let's click here. With Uber, I think I opened that trade on 24 again, another January expiration. It is like 35 day, I think. It was right here, 24. RSI was even below 30 and stochastic was around 10. So I opened the trade right here and it went already up above the 200-day moving average. So probably this week I will try to close this one. My strike prices for Uber, let's see, 82. I put it right here. It was a previous support area, 82. So like I said, this week I'm going to follow this one. And I have still 35 days to close it. So let's check the closed trades. As you can see, I opened them recent dates like 20 November, like 17, 13, 12. I was mentioning these trades in my previous videos. Like on those days, the stock market was going down like 13, 14, and 20. I was opening heavily created spreads on those days on while stock market is going down. Like for Visa, for example, it went down so much on those days, like this red candles here. It went around to 30 RSIs and went down to 20 stochastic indicator. and MasterCard was same on those days. I opened also SPY, the credit spreads in this drop. Let me show. I open an SPY 21, MasterCard 21. So 21 is right around here. It touched the 100 day. So I open it here and close the credit spread on the way back. So my strike prices for SPY was 610. It was well above here. I mean, below 200-day average. I choose a very safe spot here. And I got from that trade $110. And with MasterCard, again, it was here. Let me show you that trade. So I opened the MasterCard on 21 again, and I exit on 28. 21 was right around here, and I exit on 28. And my strike prices for MasterCard was 500. It was right here. I'm choosing my strike prices most of time in a very safe zone, and this time, since stock market was going down, my expiration dates also in the future. Normally I was opening my put credit spreads around 30 to 35 days, but this time I want to be more in the safe side, so I open most of them like February, January, not even December. So Visa was a similar setup. 17 I opened with 310 strike price. 17 was on this drop here. I saw stochastic is going below 20 and 30 RSI, so it was right here. So I open it, and on 28 I think I exit. On 26 I exit from this one, on this jump. And my strike price was here on 310. So for this trade I profit 130 with a 6% ROI. And ROIs was really nice this month, like 9%, 6%, 7%, 11%. And I made also some trades in Robinhood. Let's check them quickly. On 13 and 17 I opened trades for January. So on 13 it was right here touching the lower band, and 17 it went down from the 100-day moving average. So I enter my trades here with similar thought process. All market went down, SPY went down, so I decided to enter here. And in this jump it was 26, I think, yeah, 26, both of them. On 26 this day I exit from trade, and my strike prices was around 100 level, 105, so right around here. And it was a nice support area for the past, that's why I choose 100 level. And from that two trade I made almost over $300 profit. And I had also Meta credit spreads. I was opening since the beginning of November, November 4th, November 11th, November 12th. Let's see those. So my strike price is around like 590. I was getting, decreasing them, 575, 540. And yeah, in this drop, I think I opened one here on 4th of November and 12, 13. I was just loading because anything below 200-day moving average, Like look at the RSI, it is like 20 levels. I mean, that RSI was, I don't know when we saw that, I think in the April crisis. But yeah, that was, for me, this setup is just, like I said, I'm just following my rules, and this is in my strategy, in my style. This is a good entry point. Love indicators, RSI, stochastic, MACD, and below 200-day moving average. Just I took longer date credit spreads like January, December, and I opened them like 30, 35 days, 45 days expirations. And when the stock price went above the Bollinger Band, I exit from them. So let's see, I exit on 26, 26, 20, yeah, all of them, which is on this day. Other than that, I had one call credit spreads. Let's check that one quickly. So I enter to my call credit spreads on 11 November and exit 24, and my strike price was 129. So 11 November was this one, I think. Yeah, exactly. On this one, I enter a call credit spread because I'm following ExxonMobil and I'm trading on that for a while. Whenever it goes to the lower band, I'm entering a put credit spread, and on the upper side, I'm entering a call credit spread. So here I open a call credit spread with 129 strike price, I think. Yeah, 129 and 125. Right around here, it's like well above, I think it's above all-time high levels even. And then stock went down. It was like 90 stochastic, and in 11 actually it was like almost 70 RSI, very overbought indicators. And I exit that on 26, I think, when it went down to here to this level. And I made around like 100 profit with a 7% ROI. So this was a wrap up of my closed trades and open trades of the week. So next week's strategy is, like I mentioned, I will slow down a little bit. I want to see how the market will react to the Fed news, AI news. I will follow my long calls and try to close my other put credit spreads. Of course, if I see more drop in the market, I might consider opening some more put credit spreads, but with probably 2-3 months expiration, a little longer than usual. Thank you very much if you stay until now in the video. For those loyal ones, I recently opened a Twitter account with my channel name. Feel free to follow it. I'm sharing my daily trades every day in the market close for documented purposes, as I mentioned. That was all from week 15. See you next week.